All right, all right. Yep. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
Philip.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. I was just checking the microphone because I cannot see the movement on Zoom, but it's okay. If you tell me that you can hear me, it's good. Today, I don't know if you noticed that my voice is a little different. It's because I am sick. I don't know what's going on with my voice. It's something weird, maybe because it was too cold in Bogota like last weekend. So that's why I maybe you don't feel that I have the same energy in my voice. That's why. So sorry for that, but still we are here trying to give our best. Okay. What do we have today? Today we have the warming up activity, a video I want to share with you. This video is about well, you're gonna see what I'm trying to bring to the class. It is important that you notice that this video was taken from an account. The name is Reality Club Fox. This one is like a contest in which two participants are trying to get the word or the meaning of what it's on screen, what is shown on screen. So basically, this one is about chemistry. So let's watch the video, and after that, I explain a little. Okay. So here we go.
Oxygen,
Carbon,
hydrogen, helium,
magnesium,
aluminum,
calcium,
helium,
neon,
titanium,
fluorine,
nitrogen,
silicon,
potassium,
iron,
lithium,
gold,
pass. Dang it, I was gonna say that. Argon,
nickel,
pass. Dang it. Sulfur,
copper,
iodine,
uranium,
chlorine,
zinc,
silver, gold. Oh,
sodium,
pass. It's candy. Oh, I got one. Carbon. Oh,
Sorry. Okay. So basically, that was, oh my God, I have like a background here. Let me change that. Let's use none. Okay, that was weird. All right. Yep. So basically, what we had here, it was the periodic table of elements. That was chemistry. And what I wanted to show you is that sometimes we complain about vocabulary. Basically, we think about uh, what if I knew the certain vocabulary about something. This show gives you the chance to learn words that maybe we don't have in mind because they are not common maybe at work, or maybe it's something that we know that we won't be using every single time we speak. But remember that sometimes in readings, in speaking exercises, or listening, we have the chance to come across these words. So if you have the opportunity to learn and practice using these materials from Instagram, maybe is going to be really helpful whenever you have to face situations in which you have this vocabulary. The point here is that what I'm trying to tell you is that it is important to learn as much as possible. So if you have the chance to learn about chemistry, about social studies, about music, about biology, about religion, about politics, or any kind of thing that can help you growing as a person, maybe that will give you the chance to be more interesting, not look, be more interesting, because now you can talk about different uh, different topics and face different situations and different people. For example, let's say that someday you are playing a game with your friends and the thing is in English. Maybe you're in another country and you say like, hey, let's talk about, I don't know, the periodic table of elements. Now you have the knowledge and you are not gonna be completely clueless, like, oh, I really know them in Spanish, but I don't know them in English. Another example, you are reading something on the news. For example, today, it was a great thing to know that Russia is developing a vaccine against cancer, which is great news for everyone, because you know that that's really lethal, that kills a lot of people every year. So they are planning on distributing this vaccine for free. So when you read the news in English or when you watch video, maybe some of the vocabulary that you learn and you thought that was not useful is happening, and you are going to face it in this kind of situation. So that's what I wanted to tell you today, that maybe it is important for you to deal with other kind, try to dare to deal with other kind of vocabulary, not just the basic thing as fruit, vegetable. Well, over here I have to say something, because people think that fruit and vegetable is a very short topic, but it's, my God, it's huge. Or for example, the weather or clothes or something like that. Maybe it is important that you push a little forward and try to get more information. For example, things that are unusual in certain context. For example, if we are talking about fruit, what's this fruit in English? Does it exist? Is it only in Colombia? For example, with clothes, the same thing, that you go and check your closet and you say like, oh my God, how do you say this in English? What's this in English? And it is important that you try to practice those things that aren't very common, that are not always in the books, okay? That you open a book and you say, oh my God, yeah, lemon, banana, apple, mango. Well, you can try many other things. That's why last time we had that It's Time to Talk, I suggested you 3 accounts for you to follow. And in that order, you can get more information that you can use later on through your life. So here we have just Carlos. So Carlos, today, as I mentioned in the email, we'll have the chance to practice more speaking activities. So today, and luckily because my voice is in poor condition, I would like to listen to you today. Well, unfortunately, we only have one person, but it's okay. You're going to have a lot of chances to practice your English. And I have a question for you. So first of all, how are you doing?
Today?
Yep.
Okay, for me now it's 3 a.m. here.
Uh-huh.
It's very early.
Uh-huh.
No, I pay attention in this class because it's very important for me. This training. I try to improve my English every day. I
That's
live
good.
in this country very difficult for me because here live many people with different accents, know different words for the same. It's a crazy every day for me, but I try to living here because I live here with my family, with my wife, my daughter. It's great.
Yeah.
Great.
Mm.
Great.
Yeah,
Great
I
experience.
I completely understand you with that culture shock and all that has to deal with being in another country which is not yours. For example, going to buy groceries or using the transport, moving from one point to another. Yeah, I completely understand. The second question I have for you is listening or speaking? What do you want?
Listening. For more difficult for me is listening. I
So,
know some because I try to extract when the student every sentence what it means. For example, what talking about one topic, one meaning. I try to understand every year. I learn a lot here. I agree with you. The best way for learn English is practice every day, every day, every day. This is very important because
yep.
you have the opportunity for use your knowledge in English. This is the only this is the only way for learn. You don't have another way.
Yeah, you're right. You're completely right. So, because you just said that listening is really hard for you, what do you think if we start with listening? Let's go with listening. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's move on here. Uh-huh. And give me a second, please. It's because I don't see it is here. Maybe it's here. Okay. So I'm going to share with you a PowerPoint presentation. Yeah, it's this one. And what we're going to do is this. Okay. So here you're going to listen to a person. We have two pictures and we have the most important word in each picture. For example, in the first one, we have the heels, okay? In the second one, we have hills. It's different, slightly
Yes.
different, yeah? So you're going to listen to what they say in a sentence. You are going to tell me which one are they using, if the first one or the second one. Let's do the first one as an example, okay? In that order we understand. So here we go.
Okay.
So what are they saying? Just listen and let's try to focus on what they say.
I like the hills.
Okay.
Do you want me to play it again? Okay,
Oh, muy fácil.
okay,
I like the hills.
that's all. So they say, I like the hills. So
Yes.
do you think is picture A or picture B? What is he
Picture B.
talking about? Picture B, right?
B.
It's kind of
Yes.
obvious. Yeah, very good. So now here I want this exercise for you to practice pronunciation, okay? This one is a little difficult for Spanish speakers, especially Colombian speakers, because the first one, the shoe, has a very long, stretched out, and tense E, okay? It's not like this weird thing that I'm showing you on screen, but it must be a little longer, like heels, okay?
Heels.
Yeah,
Yes.
very good.
Okay.
And remember that also because we have a l, the S is Z, heels.
Heel. Heel.
Yeah, heels. Now, the second one has a different phoneme because the first one is double E in general, not always. Double E makes sound E, E, E. When we have only one I, in general, it may sound E, E. Very relaxed, very relaxed. Look at my lips, my mouth is very relaxed. It's not like this. Is very, very relaxed in a relaxed position, but it's still an E, okay? So we say hills.
Okay. Heels. Heels.
Yeah, hills. Very short,
Heels.
hills. No heels
Heels.
because heels is the first picture. The second is hills. So the
More
person,
shorter.
Yeah, very good. It's shorter. Very good. So in the example, the person likes the mountains, the hills.
Mountain.
Okay?
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
So do you understand?
Yeah.
Good. Let's go with the next one. Okay, so would you like to try saying them?
Sheep and sheep.
Okay, very good. So same situation, right? Because in the first picture is just one
More
eye.
short.
Is short, very good. And in the second, we have double E, which may sound E, very long and stressed, like E, okay? Got
Yeah.
it? Okay, so
Yes.
let's listen to it and you tell me, is picture A or picture B? Here we go.
That sheep is gigantic.
Do you want to listen to it again?
No, no, no.
No?
It's B.
Is B. Why?
I understood the sheep is can you say again, please?
Okay, again.
That sheep is gigantic.
Okay, the description
Oh, no,
here
sorry,
is,
sorry. Yeah, no, no, I understood. This
okay,
sheep is gigantic. Okay?
yeah,
Maybe?
gigantic, yeah.
Sorry, it's the one, the first one.
Are
Picture.
you
Sorry.
are you sure?
Yeah.
Let's listen to it again.
That sheep is gigantic.
Listen to the kid. The kid says sheep, sheep. No sheep, sheep. It's tricky.
That sheep is gigantic.
You see, because on the other hand, it should be the sheep is gigantic, but she said sheep. It's a little longer. And that is something that I want to teach you today, because in general, we think that we understand, but the thing is that in English, we have different vowel sounds, which we don't have them in Spanish. Good. So
Yes.
the correct picture is A or B. Is the animal or the object?
No, it's the animal.
The animal, okay? That sheep is gigantic, okay? So yeah, it's confusing because in general we have the transport ship, like something big, like something huge. Yeah, but in general we don't talk about animals like, oh my God, that sheep is enormous or gigantic or huge in general. But it was just a game for you to understand the difference in pronunciation, because as you said, sometimes I try to understand word by word and it's very complicated, right? Because of accents,
Yes.
because of different things. But these two words are very clear when you are talking to a person. You cannot like say, like, for example, I'm gonna send this stuff by sheep, because you're gonna use the animal to carry something. So in general, by context, you are talking about the transport. So I'm gonna send this stuff by ship. Okay, so it's different. And remember, the key is over here. One easy hack that I teach my students is that when it is double E or you want the E, make it longer. You say sheep, sheep. When you want to use the other one, make it shorter. Ship, ship. Okay? And that's the thing.
Okay.
All right, let's move on.
Yes.
Do you understand both?
The second one is suck.
Mm-hmm.
Suck. 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 Suck.
Okay, that's great. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here
I
we
tried.
go. Okay, don't worry, just give it a try. Don't worry, it's okay.
No, 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 no.
Because over here we have something different. Notice that we don't have double E or just an I. Now we have just one letter that is different. Let's see.
Yes.
The sack is dirty.
So it's A or it's B, or you want to listen to it again.
The sack is dirty. The sack is mean back. Maybe the
Uh-huh.
first one.
Maybe the first one. Let's see. Yes, very good. So now here we have a minimal pair. What is that? The A sounds like sack, sack, sack. The second one is sock, sock,
Yeah.
sock. You see, so it's different. It's different. All right. Maybe
Yeah.
when we look at them, because that's another thing that we have to keep in mind. When we look at the words, we say, oh, they are alike. They're the same. So I say sack and I say sock. No, it's completely different. It's
Yeah.
sack and sock. It's very different from Spanglish, okay? So we have to keep in mind that to polish our pronunciation, to improve our pronunciation. Very good, excellent. Your listening is really good. Congratulations, good job.
Thank you
Let's
so
go.
much.
Let's go with the next one.
Map and map.
Very good, excellent.
Map.
Yep. Let's listen to it.
This map is very old.
The first one.
Is the first one, right?
Hmm?
Yeah, very good. Can you say the sentence? Can you repeat it?
This map is very
The
old.
map is very old.
Yeah, this map is very old. Very good. Excellent. Good job. So again, we have map, mop. Map, mop is different, okay? And pay attention to the p. Is different from b, b. Same position, because you can say mob. Mob is the mafia, okay? Mop is the utensil to clean, okay? So it's different. It's different because also we are dealing here with other phonemes like b, b, b. B, b, b.
Yes.
It's
For
different.
example, here the most difficult for me. This country have many people. The other countries, this, for example, India, Pakistan.
Oh God, yeah.
For us, this. Excuse me. For example, we have in Colombia different accent. For Barranquilla, Bogota, Cali, Pasto. You can say the same word, but the accent is very different. Put more accent in a little part of the word or more contracted the same word, and to try to understand what they say this guy is a marvel. Say change something, change something. This is what did try to say to me. I understood that. Try to say that this is the different.
Yeah. Yeah, and according to certain accents, for example, the countries you just mentioned, the phonemes are different. There is like an interference in which sometimes a phoneme that, for example, P for us is B for them. So you don't understand what they're talking about, what you just said. And it is really important to notice those things that they change because it's like the everyday thing. I know that you have to deal with a lot of people who use Arabic as the first language or mother language. So it's complicated sometimes to avoid the accent when you are speaking in English. Same situation for Latin people. For example, for us, it would be map, as I said before, but that's wrong because the phoneme is completely different in English. Or mop, that we tend to do like a circle with our lips, like oh, it's completely different. Yeah, you're right. Very good. Excellent. Yep. Oh, how about these ones?
Okay, the first one is coast, while the second one is coast.
Yeah, very good.
It's hard to reach the coast.
So A or B? Or again?
Like I try to understand the first time.
Okay, let's do it again.
It's hard to reach the coast.
Hard to reach the coast. This,
It's a little tricky, right?
yes. Okay, I go for the first one.
The first one. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yes.
No, they are saying coast.
Coast.
Coast. Here we have a combination of two vowels. K, oast. Coast, coast. That's a combination. It's like a diphthong. In the other one, we only have one vowel sound. Cost, cost. The other one, coast, coast. You see? Let's listen to it again.
It's hard to reach the coast.
Coast. You see?
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Very good, very good. Now, here in the example, we have the verb reach. Reach. Reach is to get to, I mean, somewhere, for example, or when you reach out, is that you try to get something with your arm extended, like what I'm doing on the camera, this thing. That reach is different from rich. Remember, rich is people with money. Reach is an
Yeah.
action, is to do something with your arm.
Reach.
Yeah,
Try to
reach.
get something, right?
Yeah. And I don't know if you remember a TV ad in Colombia. It was like toothbrushes and floss, and I don't know if mouthwash. It was, the name of the brand was Reach. And there was like a doll that opened the mouth wide open completely, and they started like brushing the back teeth. The name was Reach because it is supposed that those elements from the brand, they reach those places that are really far away from a normal toothbrush. That's why the
Yes.
brand, the name of the brand was Reach, because they could get very far away where other toothbrushes or floss or mouthwash cannot reach. So that's the thing. And when you have a lot of money, you're rich. You see, so long, short, long, short. That's the trick here. Get?
Yes. So
Right.
of course, very difficult in the same word, in the same sentence.
Yeah.
Cost and reach. Oh,
And
yes.
and
Okay.
that was the idea, to have something like a little difficult, because in general we go with something like what I just said. For example, rich is an adjective, it's a characteristic. For example, we say Donald Trump is very rich, right? But when we use the action, we cannot say Donald Trump is very rich, because that's illogical. That's like weird. Like we don't use that structure. So reach is an action. We can say, for example, Donald Trump reached
The
Afro-American
president.
people. Yeah. So the idea is that you go with the same category. For example, over here, cost is a noun, coast is another noun. So we can put them together in a sentence. Same situation here. Map is a noun, mop is another noun. Sack, sock, same situation. Ship, sheep, and heels, hills. Okay, so that was the idea, to have like something that was logical. Otherwise, you will say like, but it doesn't match. It's like it's very easy. If you listen to Donald Trump is a very rich person, you're gonna say is rich, multimillionaire, has a lot of money. Yeah. So that was the idea. That was the end. So this topic, for your information, is really helpful when we speak in English. It's really helpful because sometimes we say that it's a matter of accent that people don't understand, but it's not a matter of accent. It's a matter of pronunciation. It's because we are mispronouncing some words. For example, here, please hand me the hills. It's like, give me the mountains. No. Heels. Oh, yeah. Same situation with feel and feel. Can you feel it? Is the sensation. If I say, can you feel it? Is the person, is the proper name. So it's a mismatch, it's a misunderstanding. So not all the time is because of our accent. It's because of we are mispronouncing a word and it sounds really strange for native speakers. We have to be careful about that. Okay, so that's all. Do you have any question, Carlos?
No. The
Okay.
idea is training the earth about for different forget the different for understand the little difference between each word. I need to try
Yeah.
to training, listening.
Yeah, that
Yes.
is the best way to improve. Listening, and what I told you, sometimes we have the problem with pronunciation. We can use AI like Monica, ChatGPT, Gemini, just to see, for example, some of the words that we cannot understand while listening. We can look at them. Okay, so for example, when we go and check the pronunciation of the animal, they will show us like a long S, then they will show us a lowercase I, then they will show us a colon, then they will show us a P. So we can read sheep. And then when we notice that phoneme, that lowercase I and the colon, if we come across any other like that, we know that is a very long I, and that is the important thing, that we don't not only listen but also look, because
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you know that humans will learn different ways, in different ways. Sometimes people learn better through music. Some people learn better with pictures. Some people learn better with mathematics. Some people learn better by doing things with the body. That is multiple intelligences by Howard Gardner, I think was the name of that guy. So maybe for you is better when you listen to something. Maybe for me is better when I look at what I have to say. So we have to face those different approaches. In that order, it's gonna be easier for us to understand the language, because it's really really difficult sometimes. All right, good. So now is your turn. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know if you can tell that I have 12 numbers over here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what is the idea? Let me tell you this. You're going to choose any number, the one you like. Then you're going to have a question, maybe actions plus other words, maybe recent activities that started in the past and are going on, or maybe could be those pronouns that are not defining like a person. Okay, so just to keep in mind, could be what have you been doing recently? Have you been working on any projects? Have you been trying to modify your diet? Or maybe, do you know anyone who's famous? Do you want to do anything new next year, or so on? And maybe something like, um, are you trying to cut down on something? What cheers you up? Something like that. So could be any of these questions, because those are the three topics that we have worked so far. After the first question that is gonna be here, I have 3 extra questions. So let's work one as an example, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so you choose any number.
7.
Which one?
7.
7. Okay, here we go. Look at 7. So that's your question. Have you seen anything interesting lately?
I've seen anything interesting lately.
Take your time. Don't rush.
Oh,
Take your time. Think before think. Prepare and then
yeah.
start speaking. So this exercise is that you take your time. Don't rush. So the idea is that you think, plan, and then speak. Okay?
Yes.
Good.
I think, for example, the literally, I feel literally here in my country, the National Day celebration was
Mhm.
a beautiful day with the, learn about this culture. your dresses, your music, your food, everything.
Nice. Now I'm
I don't
gonna
know. Is the good question?
good.
A good question?
Can you see the question? Yeah, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so now I go to the follow-up questions. Wait a second. I got my voice. Okay, so it was, have you seen anything interesting? It was here. So number one, what was it that caught your attention the most?
In the question?
It's the continuation. So have you seen anything interesting lately? You said that it was a celebration, showing the yeah. So now question number one, what was it that caught your attention the most? What was that thing that you say, oh my God, this is fantastic. I didn't know about this.
How to celebrate the National Day here? How was the celebration? Yeah, all people go to the street with. It was similar for my country, with music, with your flags, your dress. It was fantastic.
Do they have?
Another thing was the colors are similar to Christmas. Here, not everybody celebrates Christmas in this country. The national color is blue, sorry, is green, is red and white. This is the flag in this country. All countries is decorated with the same colors. You think, oh, it's Christmas. No, nothing, nothing to
Not related. Okay.
Yeah, no, this is national colors. He's thinking all is white and red, white and red, white and red.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So,
yes.
Did you share this experience with anyone?
Yes, with my family.
And how did they react?
You are a Christmas now? No, nothing. No, it's only the celebration. My daughter said, "Oh my God, this is Christmas." No, it's a national day only.
Very interesting. So when did it happen? It was December, I don't know, 10th. When did it happen?
What was 2 days ago? The 16th and 17th.
2 days ago.
Yeah, no. 2 days. For me it's 20. For me it's 20 December. For you, 19 December. 3 days ago.
All right. Okay. Would you like to explore more about that topic or experience?
Yes, I try to understood in this country why the reason, for example, about the dress. I learned all about that. For example, what is the name for the female dresses? In the Arabic culture, these people use something in your head. I understood why was the reason this dress in your head, the name, everything.
So why are they wearing those weird things on their heads? What is the main reason behind it?
What is the reason?
Yep, I really want to know because I don't know.
The reason was for the weather. Other thing is was because the people in the past time, what is the correct word? In the what to say? Oh my God, I forgot.
Just try.
Yes, in the beginning of this time in this country, you know, this country is all desert or no have tree or whatever. The weather is very hard here. The people use this dress for protect itself with the weather. For example, in this time, we have low temperature. We have, for example, now 12, 13 degrees, and the other time the weather is more higher. For example, 14, 45. This dress is for protect self. Use this in the hair. The other weather is for the protect your body. This is the reason.
So
Only
the
for
main
protection.
yeah, so the main reason behind it is to protect your body from temperature.
Yes.
Hmm.
For the women, for example,
Yeah.
is for hide your body.
Ah.
You need to hide your body. Only your husband can see your body, nobody else.
Yeah.
The
Which
colors, for example, sorry?
Go on, don't worry. I'll ask you later.
The
The
colors
color.
in this time is very different. For example, in the past time, use only white and black. In this moment, we can use any color, all of the color available in the palette.
Any available color. So you said that women have to wear like something to cover their body to conceal, not to
Uh-huh.
hide, is to conceal, and just the husband has the right to look at them without covering
Conceal?
anything. Sorry?
What is the
Conceal,
word?
yeah. Conceal. Conceal is to cover or hide something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, conceal. So, do you think that's a good idea or is a bad idea that women conceal their features and only show themselves to their husbands? What do you think about this tradition?
No, this is a religious topic because it's your traditional way for protect the woman. I don't know why exactly what is the reason. He has a different concept about the woman and about the wedding. For example, have the different concept. For example, here from the six boyfriends and girlfriends, only single and married, only that. No anymore.
Okay.
This is a very different culture for us.
Yeah, from ours. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I was reading a document about traveling. In one of the paragraphs, they said that sometimes when you travel, you can like expand your knowledge about cultures, about traditions, and it makes you or gives you the opportunity to change a little your mind, like being a little more open-minded and accept differences. But another person in the same document said that that may not be true at all, because sometimes when you go to other countries, you notice the way people behave, and that changes your perspective, turning you into a more racist and a little not so open-minded. The opposite is that you said, I don't want to take any differences. I stay with my own culture and traditions. So in general, people think that when you travel, you learn, you open your mind and so on, but that's not completely true, because sometimes it's the opposite, right? For example, some people can go to these Arab countries and they will say like, I don't like this. For example, women would say, I don't like to be covered, to be hiding my face, my hair, and just showing for my husband. In Colombia, we go to the street and we just wear a skirt, a blouse, strapless. So you know what I mean? It is like the conception is different according to the point of view.
Only difference is for the religions, no only nothing else. Because, for example, my wife can use that she want to use. No, it's mandatory
It's
use
not
the same.
mandatory.
Yes,
It's optional.
it's only no. It's only for if you are a Muslim, no, not for other option, no, not for nothing else.
Muslim.
Ah, sorry.
Muslim. No
Muslim? Okay,
Musulman.
sorry.
Muslim.
Muslim.
Mhm.
For example, if you used to enter to the mosque here, you need to cover your body. You need to go to
Yeah.
properly, for example, the t-shirt, pants. You can go to when you look good presentation in this place. No,
Yeah.
informal presentation.
Yeah, yeah, you're completely right, and I really admire this behavior from our world because in general, when you go to a church or to a temple here in Colombia, you
It's the
go
same.
with any no, but in general, you go with any kind of clothes, like so informal. It's like just
Ah,
go, be there. But in our world, when you go to the mosque, I know that you have to clean yourself before going there. Even you have to take your shoes off and wash your feet before getting in the mosque as a sign of
no,
respect.
no,
It's
no.
wrong.
This is only no. This is only for the this kind. If you go to the pray in the mosque, not for go to
The
know how
mosque,
is the mosque. Yes,
the
the mosque. Sorry,
mosque.
the mosque. If you want to go to pray in the mosque, you can clean your foot, your hands, and let the shoot it outside. If you only know how is the mosque, you don't need, no need this because you
Mm.
don't have access to the place where these people go to pray. No, this is the difference. You have,
Oh,
for example, in all malls here, including my office, all office, and go or everywhere to go, you have one place for price. No, no, it's in the you can play here in the middle of the office. No, no, no. You have a special place for this. These people pray 4 times every day.
oh.
Each 6 hours.
Yeah. That's the prayer's call, I think, is the prayer's call.
Mm,
The prayer's
it's,
call. It's the imam that is calling for people for praying.
yes,
It happens 4 times, right?
yes,
And have you learned any kind of new words in Arabic? In Arab, like
yes.
for example, basaha, chukran, bismillah,
This, for example, you can say in the morning, Salam alaikum is good
salam
morning.
alaikum. Yeah, and malaikum
Morning.
salam.
Malaikum salam. I learned some words in Arabic. Uh, what is the other? I forgot what is the other For example, I have partners in the India. I know all words for say the same good morning. You have changed the words. For example, I try to learn them about the Spanish. I try to him teach me about the the Arabic or the Indian. You say,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
example, in the
you're right.
morning, okay, how to say good morning? No, buenos dias. Buenos dias. You change the words. Okay, we can speak in Spanish. Spanish, okay. ¿Cómo estás? What you say? It's ¿Cómo estás? How are you? ¿Cómo estás? You
Mm.
change the the language in the morning. Try to learn about them. I try to teach about my Spanish.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
you're right. And it's also because the influence of Arabs is very strong in Spanish. We have like one word that I think is related to Allah, which is ojalá. It's similar to I don't know if they use it over there, but it's related to the God because you know that over there the name of God is Allah, right?
Okay, the word is maybe it means mashallah is or
Mm,
anshallah.
mm-hmm.
Mashallah is mean in Spanish, si Dios quiere.
That's
It is
God,
for
God,
us.
yeah, God's will.
God Allah.
God's will.
Yes, yes, this is the translation for us. Mashallah. He
Mm.
said every day is mashallah. Yeah, the news, mashallah. Or inshallah is Dios mediante for us. This is the for
Oh,
this is different for those words.
wow, that's very interesting. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I have been surrounded by some Moroccan friends who are also Muslim, and yeah, they try to share some of this information, but I know that these countries are the Gulf countries, if I'm not wrong. They are in that Gulf area because you told me
Mm-hmm.
that is Bahrain, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Bahrain. It's near to the United Arab Emirates, maybe.
Bahrain is an island. We are
Uh,
near for Saudi Arabic.
oh,
Uh,
Saudi
this is very
Arabia.
strange.
Mm.
It's very strange because imagine you living in similar, you living in San Andres, for example.
Uh-huh.
You have a bridge between San Andres and Cartagena. Imagine what you have a bridge connect between San Andres to Cartagena. Here the same. You have a bridge, a long, very long bridge.
Oh.
Never I seen in my life this.
Okay. All right.
It's a very long bridge. You connect between San Andres. No, the example is connect to San Andres to Cartagena. No need to go to fly here. You can go to land, arrive to land, go one country or another country. Check in the Google.
Wow.
Check in the Google. For example, look Bahrain. Look at the bridge. It's a very long bridge.
Okay, let me check here.
Yeah. Check.
Bahrain.
Yeah.
Bahrain.
Go to
Should
Google Maps.
just Google Maps. Okay.
Yeah.
Bahrain map. See, here. Oh my God, it's very small. I don't know why it's so small. In here. Okay. Oh my God, I see what you mean. It's Saudi Arabia, then you have the King Fahad Causeway to
Yes.
cross.
This bridge. This is a
Umal
very
Nasan, yeah.
this is a very long bridge. You join to this island to Arabia.
I can see. Is Sitra the capital city of Bahrain?
Manama.
Manama. Okay, it's not over here. They show me Sitra. And they are showing me Al Muharraq Island.
Yes. Yes.
Nice. I bet you are really happy living there, right?
Yes, I living here, I working here, my daughter is studying here. Was more hard for my daughter because my daughter has 5 years. Go to the school. This is the first year. The first year here in Bahrain. She know nothing. She knows nothing in English, only Spanish. When they arrive the first day in the class, okay, what happened? Everyone speaking is English. No, I don't know nothing English. Was a very hard process for her.
Yeah.
Now for her is very easier. Here in the school, all the students mandatory learn Arabic.
Yeah.
He know alphabet in Arabic. Now in the English for her is it's more easier. I don't know how to do that. Learn English in the school, listening to your parents, associate work with the actions. For example, she comes to my home. How combine Spanish and English. Sometimes some words in Spanish, other words in English. It's a mix for her. She tries to learn a lot English in the school. When you close the door in the school, only English, nothing in Spanish. Only English, all every day. Maths, your teacher, your everything.
Yeah, it's like a pure immersion in the language, which is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
Yes.
know it's really hard, but it's good because that's gonna help her in the future. So you are living in Manama, aren't you?
Yes.
Manama, the capital. So is it a very big city?
This country has maybe 30 islands inside the same place. It's grouped by cities. I don't remember how many cities 8 or 10 cities come from all marine countries. For example, you have Manama, Rifa, Sid, Heat, all I have a lot mini cities, I say mini cities because are very different. But it's the same as, for example, you have departments in Colombia, Tolima, Medellin, it's the same here.
Okay. Yeah, because I can see here Manama, Isa, Arifa, Sitra,
Rifa,
Mina,
yes,
Salman,
yes.
Madinat,
We have these
Hamad.
different it's the same for us departments. It's the same for us.
Yeah, okay. That's good. And I see only one airport, Bahrain International Airport, which is near Manama, right?
Yes, this international airport.
Do you like the airport?
Yes, this is the yes, it's very near for my home. Yes, it's very nice.
And what do you think about transport in Bahrain? Is it good in Manama? Because it's a city. Let's talk about Manama.
This country is very, very organized in all points. All is you have an application for everything. For the school, for the traffic, for the everything application. You have here something like Transmilenio, but more, how do you say it? More
but
organized.
well designed.
Yeah, design is very nice here. Yes, everything is well. But in this country, every people have one car because it's more faster. The ways is very
reliable.
Yes, it's very nice the traffic here.
That's
it's
good.
more
That's
easier
good.
for us. For
good.
us to use a particular car.
Yeah, to have your own car. Yeah. One suggestion: when we have, for example, easier, don't add more. You just say is easier, is faster. If you want to include something behind the word, you can say, for example, is much easier, is much faster. Okay, but more easier is like double word. There is no need to yeah, it's like a redundancy. So more plus easy is easier. So for you, because I noticed that you say more easier, more faster, more cheaper, instead of using more, use much. Much easier, much faster, much better. It's really good that you changed that. It's my only suggestion over here. But oh my God, your English is really good. And I love this kind of conversation because I'm also learning from you. And that is something that I really, really like a lot, because I like having some foreign friends or people who are abroad who can share this kind of information with me, and I learn from you every day. I'm really eager to learn more things about the world, and maybe in that order I was thinking in my mind, maybe it could be a good idea to plan a holiday traveling to Bahrain. Now that you are telling me like that everything is organized, is well designed, that things work well in the city, maybe that could be a destination for my next trip. So that's great, Carlos. Thank you very much for sharing all that information with me. And notice something. Sometimes we think that is just a class, but over here we know that is more about knowing about people. It's not just practicing the language, it's using the language as a tool for reaching something important, which is here, for example, knowing about traditions, culture that in general we don't know they exist, that they are out there waiting for us to go and find them. So that's excellent. Thank you very much. Maybe next time you can share more about experiences there, something funny, something dangerous if you have been like in a very difficult situation, or if you hadn't, that's much better.
For example, in this country, you can go to mobile, the road. No, normally no have. For example, in Colombia, you can see one policemen in the street. Here no exist that. No have police, no have traffic police. No, nothing.
No
You can go to
snatching.
any place.
Yeah.
No, we can go to anywhere here, anytime. No, nothing happens. For example,
Yeah.
here I can leave my door without unlock. Nothing
Mm.
happens.
Without looking after
Inclusive,
her.
inclusive I can leave my door open it all day. Nothing happens.
Wow, that's good. That's good.
Yes, this is the different. It's very different here. Yes.
So yeah, that's great.
Good.
I want to tell you something, because we got instructions today. Tomorrow I'm gonna send you an email on the platform, because we, according to the Christmas time, I know that in Bahrain you don't celebrate Christmas, but you know that over here in Colombia we have that
Yes.
celebration. Our last It's Time to Talk session is gonna be on December the 26th. It's not gonna happen on December the 24th, because December the
No.
24th here is Tuesday, and it is supposed to be It's Time to Talk. They already gave us the instruction not to have that class, but to have it on the 26th. After that, from December the 27th to January the 8th, we don't have It's Time to Talk session because it's kind of a short holiday. So our next
Yes.
It's Time to Talk is gonna be on January the 9th. So it's gonna be
Yes,
just like
perfect for me.
couple weeks, so you can rest, but you still have to do the activities on the platform, like the ebook, check in on Instagram, some important information, and doing
Okay.
the evaluation, because tomorrow I send you all the information so you have it through the weekend. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
All right, Carlos, thank you very much. It was really, really nice session and I love it a lot. Thank you for sharing all this information, and I hope you have the best time during this short period that we are not going to be in contact. Remember, the last session is going to be next Thursday because it's the 26th, and that's all. Then we can go on a mini break.
Okay, thanks, my friend.
Okay, Carlos, thank you very much. Have a good night. Oh, sorry, no, over there is 3 a.m. Have a good
Morning,
day.
4
Yeah.
4 a.m. Now it's
Yeah.
4 a.m. I go to my bed now.
Yeah. Try to sleep tight and
Yes.
try to get ready for the day that is coming. I'm going to make some dinner and maybe I will exercise a little and then I go to bed here in Colombia.
Okay, thanks.
All right, Carlos, thank you very much.
Bye
Salam
bye.
alaikum.
Assalamualaikum, my friend.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.